Let's take a look at what is happening on the markets, and we start off with the JSE. And even though the JSE got a positive handover from the Asian markets as they came back to work after the Chinese holiday, it seemed that the local bourse shrugged off that optimism. Of course, in China, quite a number of drivers of that optimism, including some data that we saw on upbeat consumer spending over the Chinese holiday. And also authorities keeping a key interest rate figure unchanged. So as you are seeing the JSE struggling there to find direction, declining 0.05%. The Resources 10 complex carrying the bulk of those losses, declining 1/3%. The Industrial 25 edging lower, almost 1/5%, but backing that trend is the Financial 15 there with an upbeat gain of more than 1/3%. We're not looking at the U.S. markets today as they are closed for President's Day holiday. Of course, we did see Friday the PPI, the producer inflation, coming out rising more than expected there in the U.S., showing the same trend as consumer inflation. We are seeing a mixed picture over there on the European markets, with the FTSE 100 being the only one in the green, up more than 1/5%. The CAC 40 declining 0.14%, and the DAX there slumping more than 1/5%. Let's take a look at what is happening on the currency scene. And we start off with how the Rand is doing against some of the major currencies. Some weakness coming through to the Rand there, just below 19 Rand against the US dollar. Against the pound standing at 23 Rand 89, and against the euro at 20 Rand 42. Let's take a look at what is happening with the other currency pairs, starting off with the euro dollar at 1.07, pound dollar at 1.25, and the yen just above 150 against the US dollar. Of course, you can see the thin trading there, with those being flat.